My name is Catherine Warren, and this is my final reflection for EDM 310 for the spring semester of 2013. I will start with what I learned, and I actually learned a lot. Some things I listed are blogging. I learned to better navigate YouTube. I really was intrigued by the whole topic of the flipped classroom. I learned how to film in front of a green screen and then edit a green screen movie, which was a lot of fun, probably my favorite project. And I learned about podcasts, but using even first graders, how they can just read a simple sentence that they wrote, anything. It doesn't have to be this huge project, but using podcasts for a first grade classroom and then the parents pulling up online to see what their children have done, it just creates an extra spark, an extra sense of engagement, and increased desire to learn further. I just found that to be very fascinating and informative, and definitely something I would use in my own classroom regardless of the age. Some things that I did not learn or failed to learn. I'm not satisfied with my use of the smartboard. It is kind of complicated and very sensitive to the touch, or you have to touch it just the right way, that kind of thing, calibration, all that stuff. I'm just not up on it. It's probably my fault because this class is about self-learning, and if I had taken the time to learn it better, then I would feel more confident. But I know that especially in Mobile County there are workshops that are offered because smart boards are in practically every classroom, so that will definitely be something I worry about in the future. Some things that I know and what I can do and who I am. As far as this class, but not just this class, because I feel like this semester I'm changed and have grown because of the other classes I've also taken within the same semester, and the main one that I can reflect on is EDF 315, and it was really helpful because I got to go in a classroom. I had 20 hours of field experience, and I got to see firsthand what really works in a classroom, what is not working in a classroom, what is the philosophy of our schools right now, where are they with technology, and that really went hand in hand with EDM 310. So I have a lot to ponder about that, and I will continue to reflect on that and looking ahead as I take further courses to get ready to enter candidacy. And once I'm in candidacy, these two classes will forever be part of my developing philosophy and my goals as far as teaching, and not just to teach and not just to build a retirement or draw a paycheck, but I want to change lives. I want children to be inspired and to learn for the sake of learning, because that spurs them on to be better. Our brains are so complex and our brains are so capable of so much, and I want every child to get that and feel worthy and deserving to be educated. And whatever tools that requires is what we need to learn to use. So as far as who I am, I'm confident. I have really enjoyed standing on my confidence to get my work done, to work in a group, to communicate. I like to write. I like to, I've enjoyed working in the groups. I'm not a group person because I don't want to live up to somebody else's expectation. I don't want someone else's expectations to be let down, that kind of thing. And I just feel like I can't blame somebody, they can't blame me. However, working and collaborating is really a lot of fun. It takes a lot of time, and this class allowed me to experience the creativity of others and to see that there are so many approaches to take, so many avenues to explore as you put a project together. And if I had just done a project on my own, it's so full of limitations. But as a group, it was a lot of fun, and I feel like I've made some friends, and we just, I think, gained a lot through all of that. Collaboration is very, very valuable As far as concentrating on lifelong learning, I grew up with my dad saying, look it up. What does this mean? You know, I'd say, well, how do you know X, Y, and Z? And his answer was always, look it up. Well, now, in this age of technology, my first response is usually, I'll Google it. And that's what I do. And with this iPad that I've had for just about 6 months, I'm Googling something every day. I just absolutely love it. I just today Googled about robins to find out, where do robins really live? They pass through during the springtime, but where do they live? Well, I found out today. So that's just part of my nature, and I do credit my dad for just saying, look it up, and that's what I do. As far as how else I've changed as a result of what I did and learned, I'm not scared of technology anymore. I know that I will never fully master it, but it is something to help me. It is something to help me get something else done. Technology in and of itself is not the goal. Using it to accomplish something is the goal, and I'm not scared of that anymore. Also, working in groups changed me as far as dealing with my procrastination. I am still a procrastinator. It's just the way I'm wired. But I also work well under pressure when the clock is ticking. I'm able to really pull it together. That's just the way I am. But working in a group helped me to map things out and create a good timeline of how to get things done, because in the real world, when I do have a job, I will have to map out my weeks of lesson plans. I will have to map out and coordinate with the other grade level classrooms of when we're going to do stuff. You know, do we have to swap out for things? Do we have to coordinate field trips? We have to map things out, and so procrastination is not going to work in that regard. So working in groups definitely helped me with that, and I just feel like I'm ready to take on the world. And maybe that's very idealistic, because I'm in college and that's what college students think, but I'm just ready to take it on and make a difference. And I do owe some of that to EDM 310. Thank you.